Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to yet another food review. I've crossed the border once again over into Middlesbrough, and I've come today to Umi Japanese, which is kind of Middlesbrough's premier Japanese restaurant. I have to say, it's very swanky, very modern, looks great. There is a set menu at the minute that's on the go at $19.99. However, some of that contains mushrooms either in the sauce or within the product itself. So I've selected just a few other things off the menu, and when they arrive, we'll have a look through it and dig into it. See you soon. So guys, the food just arrived to the table, and I have to say it looks impressive already. I've gone for the chicken yakitori, I've gone for the salmon nigiri, and I've also gone for the cucumber hosomaki. I kind of just want to change it up a little bit, so I've kind of gone for the surf and turf option. The chicken, the salmon, and the cucumber. Let's go in first. I'm going to go for the cucumber hosomaki. Now, hosomaki in Japanese just means thin roll, and we can see just the thin roll within a nori. So it's a kind of dried seaweed with rice and pressed in. Cheers. Moist, there's this little sweetness to the rice, to the seaweed, the cucumber, quite refreshing. That's a good start. Now my chopsticks isn't particularly the greatest. I'm kind of out of fashion with using chopsticks, but I'm going to get there. I've just put a little bit of wasabi on top of that, and I'm going to also dip it in to a little bit of the soy dipping sauce as well. Whoa. That wasabi's hot. I knew it was hot anyway, but that's kind of hot in the way the nostrils kind of burn. So there's no more nostril hair, that's for sure. Yeah, that is great. Next up, I'm going to go for the salmon nigiri. Now, this is kind of the most popular sushi within Japan, and what it is it's a mound of pressed rice with a raw salmon that's atop it. It's slightly pressed on there. It's kind of all together. There we have it. I'm just going to try this one on its own before I add anything extra to it, so cheers. So the salmon is extremely fresh. The rice, it's still got a little bite to it, so it's not entirely cooked, but I don't mind that. That's lovely. You've got the taste of that salmon. It's nice and fresh. It's just lingering slightly on the palate, which that is pretty good. I'm just going to go for a little bit of the little just on the side. Very aromatic, nice floral, cuts through that lingering taste from the salmon. That is pretty good. Next up, we've got the chicken yakitori. Anybody that knows the soba hot noodles know that they do a yakitori flavour, which is kind of my favourite flavour, to be honest. And I'm just gonna dip that into the sauce that's on the plate, and there we have it. Yep, that hits the spot. That really does. Chicken, very moist, tender, melts in the mouth. The sauce isn't over the top. It's a little bit rich, a little bit salty, but there's a lovely sweetness to it. It's quite balanced. The kind of spring onion on there I will delve into in a bit, but so far so good. So I'll bring you back in a bit and I'll show you what's happening. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try this cucumber hosamaki with a little bit of the yakitori sauce. See if it adds anything or detracts from it. Yeah, there's plenty going on. Kind of doesn't really add anything to the hosamaki, kind of takes it away, but I wouldn't know that if I wasn't playing with my food. Which, you know, as a child you always get told, stop playing with your food. Now I kind of make a living out of playing with food. The joys. So I'm just going to try the salmon nigiri with that lovely little bit of wasabi on there. Yep. That is amazing. The flavours there combine perfectly well. The wasabi, little bit of heat, gentle rolling through that raw salmon with the lovely cooked rice. Yeah, delicious. I've got one little cucumber hosamaki left, so here we go. Just so refreshing. I can really get back into the vibe of Japanese cuisine. I've missed sushi so much. The last time I had sushi, I kind of was like before the whole lockdown pandemic thing. So kind of glad that I can get back into the vibe, and I don't have to travel to Leeds or Newcastle to do so. Right here in the heart of Middlesbrough on Linthorpe Road, next door to my Karak Chai, over the way from the Dovecourt, in between Bedford and Baker Street. Yep, I'm gonna finish the chicken yakitori off. I've got one skewer left, and then I'll come back and we'll do our scorecard and review. See you in a bit. So I was kind of sat here and I was thinking, well, what could make this experience even better, here at Umi Japanese? And I've kind of gone for the bath bomb cocktail. I've seen it on Instagram, and it kind of just brings that little bit of playful element to it. I'll roll that a little bit now. Yeah, isn't that great? So I've got my bath, although it's a bit blue. I should go and see the doctor if that's what your bath water comes out like. But cheers. Oh. Wow, what a meal. And to finish off with that cocktail in that style is just superb. So let's go through the scorecard and let's give Umi Japanese Middlesbrough an overall score. So we'll start with the atmosphere. Atmosphere is fantastic. Low music playing gently in the background. It's not too loud, you can easily have a conversation. The place is immaculate, really clean. Facilities is a 10. It's almost brand new, but this place has actually been open since I think 2017, 2018. Here's a disabled toilet. It's a male-female disabled all in one, which isn't a problem. Presentation, food is stunning. You're seeing it yourself. Staff dressed in uniform, very clean. And I have to point out the staff are probably two of the best members of staff in any restaurant that I've ever been to. Attention to detail and everything is just spot on. Food, amazing. If you're new to Japanese food, there's no other way than to actually get out into a restaurant. Don't try takeaways, because what you're getting to take away just is not going to match anything a restaurant can do. The yakitori was lovely, sweet, not over the top. The salmon nigiri with the wasabi on there, lovely. The cucumber, osomaki. I added that just because I wanted to kind of keep that vegetarian element going, so it's a 10 out of 10 for food for me. Value for money, I did not go for the set menu. The set menu is $19.99 for 3-course meal, the appetizer, the starter and the main. So I kind of went for the 3 choices, the surf and turf option in my opinion, and obviously I just had to add that cocktail, that Blue Lagoon. The kind of the joyful, playful side of me overcame that, so that is another 10 out of 10, which gives us 50 out of 50. First time that someone's actually got all 50 points, but actually we're going to go one better. I want to give them an extra half a point because I get to take home the little rubber duck. So 50.5 for Umi Japanese. I would highly recommend this to anyone that's in Middlesbrough or the Greater Teesside area. Come and try them out. If you've got an Umi Japanese next to you, go give them a go. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. That's all from this place. I have to thank the staff, incredible, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks.